Business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney. We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ. Bulldogs, I should say, in Des Moines North, renewing their conference rivalry tonight. Bulldog girls came up 3 points short. The Bulldog boys take the court tonight, hoping to avenge a 7-point loss from back at the beginning of the month. OHS 8-4. They're 2-2 in the Metro. And they had a 4-game losing streak end with that tough loss at Des Moines Hoover on Friday. The Bulldogs, as you may remember from last week, are without Mason Young probably for the rest of the season. Suffered what appeared to be a pretty nasty ankle injury in the win over Marshalltown. And of course, OHS hasn't played in a week after their games against Washington and Waukee Monday and Tuesday were snowed out by that snowstorm. Don't think we'll make up the Washington game, but we will play at Waukee on Monday, February 15th. The girls will play there on the 9th, and then we'll go back there on the 15th for the boys. The tough thing for Ottumwa in that loss to Hoover was that Trey Swartz got in early foul trouble and only had 6 points. Gatlin Meniga kept Ottumwa in that game. He had 18 on the night, a big night for the senior guard, but in the end, the Bulldogs came up a few points short of the Huskies. Des Moines North is 5-2. They're 5-1 in the Metro. They've won 3 in a row. And they played last night, beating Des Moines Hoover 71-56. That avenged a loss to Hoover earlier in the month of January. For the most part, North is a 2-man squad. Senior guards DeAndre Taylor and Theron LeCure. Taylor averaging 26.8 points per game, LeCure 22.3 points per game. And Taylor, in that classic Des Moines North tradition, will launch threes from the volleyball line with regularity. North takes care of the ball very well, only 7 turnovers per game. They are very guard-oriented. No player taller than 6'4", and the 2 6'4" guys that appear in their rotation are basically in there for defense and a little bit of rebounding, and they're not all that good at rebounding. They're kind of bit players in the North offense. Ottumwa, this is where you kind of miss Mason Young off the bench with his height at 6'4". So we do think that, again, Trey Swartz should be able to have a big night. He had 22 in the first meeting. Adam Griner had 19, but Taylor had 18, Bakir had 16, and Devin Hilson had 15. The Bulldogs got behind big in that game. They were down 50-34 after the third quarter. Then the Bulldogs went on a big rally in the fourth. They got it down to, I think, as low as 5 points, but the hole was just too deep to come all the way back. And Ottumwa's got to do better in two areas tonight. They were only 3 of 17 from three-point range in that first meeting, and that is unusual for a Bulldog team that's shooting 39% from three-point range. And Ottumwa was only 11 of 22 from the free throw line. Put that in perspective. They missed 11 free throws in a game that they lost by 7 points. So Ottumwa's got to be better from the line tonight and got to be better from the three-point arc. Now we'll see how important the line turns out being tonight. Same refs that called the girls' game, and they were very reluctant to call fouls in the girls' game. If they keep up that pattern in the boys' game, free throws may not be that important. But Ottumwa hoping to avenge the loss to North and get a big win to help bolster their argument to be a 2 seed in their sub-state group, which was announced today. Again, if you missed it earlier, the Bulldogs are in a sub-state with Cedar Rapids Kennedy, Iowa City West, Johnston, Linn-Mar, and Cedar Rapids Prairie. Johnston looks like they're the clear 1 seed there, but Ottumwa should be the 2. They're 8-4. Cedar Rapids Kennedy 6-6. Linn-Mar 4-5. Prairie 3-6. City West 1-3. But if Ottumwa wants to bolster its argument, they need to continue to play well, and getting a win over a good North team tonight would be a big boost in that argument to be a 2 seed and get a first-round bye at sub-state. All right, let's take a 3-minute timeout, and when we return, we'll be close to the opening tip of the boys' game here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions, from the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member, you're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, Bulldogs hosting Des Moines North tonight. Just a few minutes away from tipping the boys game off, but before that I'm joined by Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. His team, a much better effort tonight against North than the first time around, 53-32 the first time. Had chances to win tonight, came up just short, 41-38. First off, focus on the positive. What did your girls do better this time against North to make it a much closer outcome?
Oh, I mean, I thought we were more efficient offensively. I think we were 7 for 41 that first time we played them, and I don't know what we were tonight, but it was a lot better than that, I can tell you that much. And then defensively, I thought we did a better job of shutting down some of their role players. I mean, Campbell got hers, and she's going to get hers most nights. But if you can, if she gets hers and you can shut down the role players, you give yourself a chance, and we did that tonight.
You mentioned to me before we went on that this is the learning experience. I know you're talking about Olivia Korn was just a sophomore, but really for all your players, you had that 6-game losing streak, then the 5-game winning streak against teams you're supposed to beat. Now you play a team that had beaten you the first time around. You got closer. And I guess that's the difference between learning how to play well against a team like that and learning how to win. How far does this result in this game take you towards that goal?
Well, I mean, anytime you play a team twice, you hope to do better the second time around than you did the first time around. And when you get beat by 21 the first time and 3 the second time, that's obviously better. We just didn't make all the plays tonight. We gave up too many offensive rebounds. We had a 0 quarter in the second. And when all that kind of culminates together, it's not going to be an easy way to win a game anyway. So we just got to do a better job of finishing things out. And like I said, we gave ourselves a chance tonight. The ball just didn't go our way.
You got to play at Roosevelt on Monday, the makeup game. It's a quick turnaround. It's a team that's probably the class of the Metro. You should have Chloe Schneckloff back, hopefully. How much would you like to see? What would you like to see your team do better moving in quickly, turn around, playing Roosevelt on Monday?
Well, one thing I'm proud of our girls of tonight is, anytime we got down, we fought back. Anytime we got down, we fought back. And we got to continue to, Roosevelt's a good team, and so I think they're ranked 11th right now. And so when you're playing a team like that, it's got to be a back and forth game. It can't be let them get a run and then we get a stop and they get another run. And so you got to do a better job of fighting back and fighting through adversity and giving yourself a chance in the fourth quarter.
Ottumwa High girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, thanks for the time. Good effort tonight. We'll see you on Monday.
Thanks, Jason.
All right. They're introducing the starting lineups now for our boys game. Let's run those down real quick. First for the visiting Des Moines North Polar Bears here. Let me flip the scorebook over to the boys game. And starting in the backcourt for Des Moines North, Tan Nguyen, a 5'10" senior, averaging just 1.9 points per game. Kevon Bickham, a 5'7" senior, averaging 5.4 points per game. Theron LeCure, the 5'11" senior, 21.9 points per game. Devin Hilson, the 6' senior, 6.9 points per game. And 5'10" senior DeAndre Taylor, 27.4 points per game. Bulldogs starting lineup quickly: Matt Gravy, Gatlin Menega, Joe Hammer, Adam Greiner, Trey Swartz. Kai Glosser is back tonight. After missing the last game with an injury, he will come off the bench tonight, as Gravy will get his second straight start. Bulldogs in white, North in black, with silver numbers or gray numbers. Swartz will jump it up. Ball is tipped by Hilson, controlled by North. They move left to right here in the opening half. On the left side is LeCure. Back up top to DeAndre Taylor. He's standing on the edge of the midcourt circle. He might shoot from there. Hilson will shoot right wing. Back iron, no. Greiner had the rebound and got knocked to the deck by Tan Nguyen, who commits the foul. And these officials who didn't call many fouls in the girls' game had to call that one. So North empty on the first possession, and back comes Ottumwa. Joe Hammer into the front court. Bounce it right side for Greiner. Gets it up top to Swartz. Left wing Matt Gravy. North in a man-to-man. Bulldogs running some motion here. Gravy got it up top to Greiner. Right side to Hammer. A lob underneath, off the hand of Swartz and out of bounds. Pass a little too tall. Polar Bears back the other way again. Black jerseys. Gray trim on the collar and sleeves. Gray trim on the shorts. North across the chest in gray numbers front and back. Taylor driving right side, kick to the corner, shot fake out to Hilson right wing, up top back to Taylor. Behind the left side to LeCure, back to Taylor. Drives in, little runner outside the lane, off the rim, no, and Adam Griner with the rebound. Long pass up ahead, Gravy behind the defense, lay it up and in, and a perfect pass from Joe Hammer. Matt Gravy with the bucket, and Hammer, averaging nearly 6 assists a game, gets his first one tonight. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Taylor high on the left side for North. Around to pick, now he goes the other way. Picked up his dribble, kicks it back to Hilson. He'll try a long three, back iron, no. Hammer skying for the rebound. I think Tan Nguyen fouled him as both players hit the deck, and that's 2 early fouls on the starting guard, Tan Nguyen. North will have to get a sub off the bench. It'll be Deontay White, 6'4" sophomore. 6:35 first quarter. Bulldogs an early 2-0 lead. Hammer into the front court. Right side to Griner. Into the corner for Hammer. Underneath to Swartz. Great ball movement. Shot fake. Lay it up. Oh, a little too strong. And the rebound to White. Now Taylor wanting to run into the front court. Trying to split defenders. Euro step. Wild shot. Got it to go from the right side. Boy, DeAndre Taylor had no business getting that layup to go, but it went in, and we're tied at 2. Swartz with a frustrated look in his face. He knows he should have finished at the other end. Griner up top to Meninga. Gatlin coming off an 18-point night at Hoover last week. Gravy up top. Left side to Griner. Adam brings it back up top. Hands off to Hammer. Joe surveys. Goes left wing to Meninga. Backing off, trying to double team Swartz in the post. A lob underneath. Trey with a tough catch and got fouled on the floor. And I think that'll be the first one on Devin Hilson. First one on Devin, team foul number 3. Hammer to throw the inbounds pass. Bulldogs have 2 at the low posts and 2 at the high posts. They fake the lob. Now underneath left side of the lane for Swartz. Cut off outside the lane, pivots. Got it off the glass and in anyway. Trey Swartz, who was honored before the game for scoring 1,000 points in his career, the only Bulldog, or the 4th Bulldog, I should say, to ever do so. He gives the Ottumwa a 4-2 lead. Ball goes behind the left side to Taylor. To the high post for LeCure. Pass deflected, Meninga with the steal. Can they catch up to him? No, he lays it in with the finger roll. Gatlin Meninga, his first bucket. Ottumwa leads at 6-2. Left side is DeAndre Taylor up high. Bulldog zone forces North to slow things down. Taylor around to the right where Meninga shadows him. Throws it back up top for Kevon Bickham. Right side to Taylor. Long 3 on the way. Airballed it and the rebound to Griner. That'll get the dog pound chanting. Griner lob it up ahead. Gravy, tough catch, poked out of his hands by Taylor out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Again, though, Matt Gravy getting behind the defense on the transition. Joe Hammer to throw the inbounds pass. Into the right corner for Swartz. Swinging around left side. They got Hammer open. Now they get it to the free throw line for Swartz. I'm surprised Joe didn't shoot that. Kicking in the corner. Now Hammer tries a 3. No good. Hammer hit the deck, no call, and then a rebounding foul on Ottumwa. That'll be the first one on Gatlin Meninga. First foul on OHS. 4:41 first quarter. Bulldogs 6, Polar Bears 2. Now they're chanting airball to DeAndre Taylor. I know he airballed one, but he's a dangerous shooter. They lob it to him high in the left side. Quickly in the corner for Hilson. Baseball pass up top of LeCure. Left side Taylor. In the corner, Hilson will launch a 3. No good. Rebound tap to the corner. Saved to White by Bickham. Now up top to LeCure. Trying to drive. Nearly lost the dribble. Meninga right with him. LeCure still with the ball. Kick it right wing. Shot fake. Now a pull-up shot by Bickham is off the glass. No good. And the rebound to Griner. Hammer into the front court. His pass deflected. Griner gets a loose ball. Kicks it up top to Hammer. And he tried to lob it underneath the Gravy. Knocked away, stolen. Now Taylor the other way. Euro step and laid it in. Taylor has all 4 of North's points. It's almost lead down to 6-4. Bulldogs out a little careless with the ball that time. Lob it underneath. Nice catch by Swartz. Good pass by Hammer that time. Swartz lays it in. Hammer his second assist. Dogs lead 8-4. Taylor walks it across the timeline. 3.5 to go first quarter. Meninga shadows him up top. Throw it left side to LeCure. Back to DeAndre Taylor. Around to Vick and Pick, left side LeCure. Back to Taylor, back to LeCure, left wing three on the way. College range, no good. And a rebounding foul committed by North. That'll be on Ayante White, his first. Team foul number 4 on the Polar Bears. Already a lot more whistles in this first half than we saw in the girls' game. Ottumwa 8, North 4, 3:13 and counting, first quarter. Hammer across the timeline, hands off to Griner, up high on the right, to the wing for Hammer. North has gone to a 2-3 zone. Right wing back to Hammer, down to the corner. Just give it up top to Griner. Lob in the lane for Swartz. And a 3-second violation called on Ottumwa. I don't know if that was Swartz or Gravy down low. Bulldogs turn it over. North back the other way, Ottumwa nursing a 4-point lead. This time it'll be Theron LeCure to bring it across the timeline. Takes it over to left side under pressure from Hammer. Picked up his dribble out there. And his pass gets to Taylor, but a whistle and a timeout North. 2:40 to go first quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time. But your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
North with the ball after using their first timeout. Ottumwa leading 8-4, 2.5 to go first quarter. They swing it around right corner. Hilson open for a 3, no good. Rebound underneath to White. North gets it back out to Bickham up top. Right side to Hilson. He's missed 3 3-pointers. Taylor thought about the volleyball line 3. Now dribbles in, kicks it out to LeCure left side. Just give it right side for Hilson. Underneath to White. Up top. And now swing it left side to Taylor. Shot fake. Drives in. Shot blocked by Swartz as he got to the rim. Trey Swartz with the rejection. Dogs back the other way. Hammer up top. He backs it out. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Ottumwa leading 8-4. Well, good to hear the dog pound chanting again. Missed that earlier this year. Hammer left side goes in the corner for Griner. Underneath the Swartz. Shot fake. Pivots in the lane. Double teamed. And they're going to say he traveled. Oh, they say 3 seconds. How was that 3 seconds? He started that outside the lane. It was maybe 3 seconds from when he caught the ball, but he wasn't in the lane when he caught the ball. 10 Win checks back in for North. He's playing with 2 fouls, replacing Ayante White. Taylor throws it across to LeCure left side up high. Back up high on the right to Taylor. 1.5 to go. North down 4. Almost looks like a Hoover offense. Now they go high post to Hilson. Drives down the lane. Awkward layup, no good. And the rebound tip to Matt Gravy. Dogs trying to hustle here. Bounce pass, intended for Meninga, but knocked away. Now a lob the other way. Hilson runs it down and lays it in. Someone got a little bit greedy there, and they pay for it on the other end. It's 8-6. Bulldog lead down to 2 again. Hammer high on the right side. Gets it to Griner on the wing. Underneath the Gravy, little floater. In and out, no good. Swartz had the rebound. It got deflected out of bounds. I thought it went off the foot of a North player, but they say it belongs to the Polar Bears. North with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Under a minute to go in the quarter. LeCure up high, takes it left side. Gets it up top for Kenny Brooks, who's checked in. Right side to Hilson. His pass deflected by Meninga to Hammer. Right back to Meninga. Gatlin takes it down. Lay it up and in. Meninga gets a steal, gets rewarded. 10-6. Taylor right side. Gravy cuts him off. Up top to Brooks. He drives in the lane. Throws it underneath. Too high for Nguyen and out of bounds. North turns it back over. 31.9 to go. Kai Glosser checking in for Ottumwa, replacing Matt Gravy. And I believe Ottumwa is going to hold for the final shot of the quarter here, leading 10-6. Hammer will walk it into the front court. The Bulldogs will run a little bit of high 3-man weave here if North pressures in. If North doesn't pressure Hammer up high on the right side, he'll just hold it till there's about 8 seconds. Joe directing traffic. He sends Griner to the right corner and Glosser up high on the right. 10 seconds to go. Right side to Glosser. To the corner, Griner. Griner feeds it back to Hammer. 5 seconds. Underneath to Swartz. Put it up and in! Swartz makes it 12-6. North, a baseball shot at the buzzer, no good. 1 minute and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa with the ball in the lead. The Bulldog boys ahead of Des Moines North 12-6. Trey Swartz high on the right side. Dribbles to the wing, jump stop. What do they call here? An offensive foul on Trey Swartz on that jump stop. Well, that didn't look like much. It's only his first, team foul number 2. Now the Polar Bears back the other way. DeAndre Taylor throws it across the timeline left side to Theron LeCure. Into the high post for Hilson, left elbow. Gets it back up high to LeCure. Right side to Taylor. But Taylor kind of pushing off that right hand. Menega guarding him. Into the lane, little floater, no good. Rebound, volleyballed around. Griner knocks it off of White and out of bounds. Adam Griner leapt in the air, slapped the ball off the leg of Ayante White and back out of bounds. Great play by the junior. Now Joe Hammer into the front court. Over to the left side. Brings it back up top against the north zone. To Griner underneath. Swartz in the lane, lost it. Rescued by Hammer on the baseline. Skips it left side for Glosser. Down to the baseline, Griner takes it in off the glass and good. Adam Griner with his first bucket. 14-6, Ottumwa with an early 8-point lead here. 6:53 second quarter. LeCure front court high on the right side. Brings it between the circles, now over to the left. Use a couple of picks with the Bulldogs just handing off in that zone. Right side to Taylor. Skip it left side, LeCure. Good closeout by Griner and Hammer. Back to the right side, Taylor. They know he'll shoot from way out there, so Menenga hustles out to watch him. Taylor backs it all the way up to midcourt at the corner in front of the scorer's table right down below me. Now it goes left side and into the corner. Kelvin Toe has it, gets it back high on the left, I should say, to the right for Taylor. Long possession here for North, and the ball hasn't gone inside the three-point line. Taylor backing away from Menenga again. North looks a little confused. Taylor dribbles top of the key, now attacks, feeds across, kick it out right side to Hilson. He attacks, puts up the little runner, no good, rebound to Griner. Hammer back the other way, right wing for Swartz, and they call him for a travel on his shot fake. Well, again, I don't see that. It's like he gathered himself and pump faked. I didn't see his feet move. LeCure across the timeline, 5:46 to go second quarter, still 14-6 Bulldogs. Swing it left side for Taylor, down to the corner for Toe. Skip pass, Menenga couldn't quite deflect it. LeCure has it, goes right corner. Hilson tries a three, missed that one. Griner a good box out and rebound. Hilson's 0 for 4 from three-point range. Lob underneath, Swartz behind everybody, couldn't make the catch, but he saved it to Glosser. Kicks it left wing to Griner. Adam drives in and hits the floater. He nearly lost the ball, but he hit the floater in the lane with the right hand. Griner with 4 points. 10-point lead for Ottumwa, 16-6. Taylor backing away from the right wing. North really trying to spread it out, but they haven't been going anywhere. Picked up his dribble, goes left side to LeCure. Trying to get around Hammer. Goes in the corner, shot fake, and a pull-up long two by Toe. In and out, and the rebound to Griner again. Adam wanted to run, but now slows down, gets to Hammer. Across the timeline, right wing Swartz, wide open for a three. Off the back iron. Rebound, Menninga was fighting for it. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. LeCure into the front court. Hammer tried to take it away. Spin move off the glass and good for Theron LeCure. And a whistle and a timeout. 16-8, the score. North with the timeout back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main in Ottumwa by the train depot, offering an array of coffee beverages. They serve breakfast, and they have homemade soups, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. Like and follow them on Facebook. Bulldogs 16, Des Moines North 8, 4:39 second quarter. North setting up full court pressure. Bulldogs inbound to Menninga. Back to Hammer, across the timeline to Griner. On the right side, North hustles back. Hammer gets it back up high on the right, goes in the corner for Glosser. Glosser to the wing, back up top to Hammer. Left side for Menninga. Back up top, Hammer. To the high post for Swartz. Shot fake. Every time Trey has done a shot fake in this game, they called him for a travel. That's not a travel. His feet don't move until he starts dribbling. They're so conditioned to call these quick travels, and I'm starting to think we need a full retrain at the high school level. These are not travels, and it goes both ways. Pass deflected by Hammer, but Tan Nguyen got it. He drives in, cut off, kick it into the corner. Taylor tries a three, no good. Rebound to Swartz. Bulldogs back the other way, so they still lead by 8, 16-8. Right wing to Swartz, pulls up for a transition three, too strong. Menninga the rebound. Got it to Griner. He drives in, put it up off the glass and good. Nguyen tried to draw the charge, but Griner did a good job of avoiding the contact. He's got 6 points. Ottumwa back up by 10, 18-8. Andre Taylor between the circles for North. Shadowed by Menninga. Backs away. Now gets it in the corner for Kelvin Toe. Back to Taylor high on the right side. Kind of a step aside three, missed it. The rebound came all the way back to him. And his jump pass goes up top to LeCure, who tries a three. No good there, and the rebound to Hammer. Joe thought about pushing the tempo, didn't have numbers, slows it down. Now fires to a cutting Swartz at the right block, and it spins out, no good. Got his own rebound, put back good. Another great pass by Hammer. He won't get the assist that time because the first effort had some nasty English and spun it off the rim, but Trey finishes anyway on the second try. 20-8. Swartz with 8 points. LeCure into the high post for Hilson. Back to LeCure on the right wing. Dribbles up top. Around a pick, pull up free throw line jumper. Too strong. Rebound to Glosser. Kai gets it to Swartz left side. Trey to Menninga. Skip it right side to Griner. Towards the corner for Hammer. Back to Griner. Right wing three. Count it! Adam Griner's with a three-pointer. He's got 9 in the game. Bulldogs ahead 23-8. Taylor high on the left side. Pull up long three-pointer, and he got that one. And then he puts up 3 fingers to the student section and tells them to shush. Hey, DeAndre, it's 23-11. Bulldogs are still up 12. Hammer between the circles. Takes it over to the right side, goes back up top, Glosser. Left corner, Griner. He'll try to answer with another 3. Back iron, no. Hammer tried to tip the rebound and went to LeCure. Both Hammer and Taylor were down. Joe still down in the backcourt on the baseline. Bulldogs playing 5-on-4. LeCure a pull-up 3, and he hit it as Hammer gets back into the play. And Ottumwa takes a timeout, minute 54 to go in the half, leading 23-14, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time. but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Armani Robinson has checked into the game for Ottumwa. Kai Glosser has it in this corner. Skip it right from wing for Menninga. Baseline Griner. And as he goes up, he draws a foul. And Adam Griner will shoot two at the minute 43 coming out of that Bulldog timeout. That one's on Kevon Bickham, his first. Team foul number 5 on the Polar Bears. Griner at the line, 71% on the season. Trying to get to double figures here in the first half. First free throw, good. He's got 10. 24-14, Bulldogs lead by 10. Griner's got 10, Swartz has 8. Menninga's got 4, and Gravy's got a bucket. Second free throw for Griner, he got them both. 25-14, Bulldogs back up 11. Taylor gives it to LeCure to bring it across on the left side. Takes it between the circles. Down to the right side now. There's a back up top for Taylor. Left-handed dribble down the lane. Little runner, couldn't get it to go. Rebound batted, and Glosser saves it to Menninga. And then he got fouled. As Hilson got a little too aggressive, Devin Hilson gets his second. Team foul number 6. Next one will put Ottumwa in the 1-and-1. Minute 21 to go until halftime. Gatlin inbounds to Armani Robinson. Bulldogs trying to let Hammer shake off whatever had him shaken up a few moments ago. Glosser left side. Lob it right side to Robinson. Goes back towards the corner for Menninga. Into the lane, Swartz. Back out to Gatlin. Up top for Armani. Left side, Glosser. In the corner, Griner. Try to throw it underneath, knocked loose. Ball is still loose on the floor. Glosser fighting for it. Gwynn had it for North, but he turned over, and that's a travel, and the Bulldogs get it back with 53.9 seconds left in the half. Got to wait a moment because Gwynn rolled over and fed it to Hilson, went racing the other way as the whistle blew. Robinson to inbound. Gets it to a cutting Griner in the lane. The layup, good. Adam Griner found a lane, I should say, in the lane. A little gap between two defenders, split it. Took the inbounds pass and laid it in. 27-14 Bulldogs. 40 seconds to go. Taylor trying to drive. Had it knocked out of his hands. He got called for a travel first. And boy, he threw the ball at the ref a little aggressively, and the ref is kind of following him down court. And Hilson kind of stepping in between there. The official did not appreciate how hard Taylor threw the ball at him. Didn't tee him up there, but I have a feeling he sent a pretty stern warning. Someone may hold for one shot again here. 30 seconds to go. Menninga left side. North in what looks like a 1-3-1 zone. Griner now right side to Robinson. 20 seconds. Monty backs it out. High on the right. Bounce it left side. And a 3-second call on Ottumwa. Who was in the lane? I didn't see. My focus was near midcourt, so Ottumwa an unforced error, and North can get the final shot here. Bulldogs lead 27-14. Taylor into the front court right side. Around a couple of picks. 5 seconds. He may just launch from there, Armani. Be ready. 4 seconds. Throw it in the corner. LeCure, a shot fake. Baseline drive. And he couldn't get the shot to go from the baseline at the buzzer. Good defense by Ottumwa. Good half for Ottumwa. They lead Des Moines North 27-14. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions, from the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member, you're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call today for an appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. And by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Good first half for the Ottumwa boys tonight. They lead Des Moines North 27-14, a 13-point advantage. Adam Greiner has 13 for Ottumwa, all of those coming in the second quarter. Trey Swartz has 8. That's already more than he had against Hoover last Friday night. Gatlin Menninga has 4, and Matt Gravy has 2. For North, not a lot to speak of. DeAndre Taylor is going to get his, but he's only got 7. Theron LaCure has 5. Devin Hilson has 2, and that is it for the Polar Bears. Not many free throws at all in the first half. Ottumwa went 2 of 2, and North did not attempt a free throw. And foul trouble, the Bulldogs only had 2 fouls called on them in the first half, 1 on Menninga, 1 on Swartz. North had a few more fouls called on them. Tan Nguyen has 2 fouls, as does Devin Hilson. But the Bulldogs with a decent advantage at the half, 27-14. Certainly they can't rest on their laurels right now. North is too explosive on offense. But that zone working really well for Ottumwa right now. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa for the ultimate Sonic experience. And by Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. Bulldogs up 13 on Des Moines North at the half, looking to win their first conference home game this year. It took us all the way to January 29th in this crazy season to get a conference home game. Hopefully the Bulldogs can put together 2 more solid quarters and walk out of here with a win and then get ready for the Monday trip to Des Moines Roosevelt. We will take 3 minutes, come back and get you ready for the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Mike and his team and Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. By Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop in and see the new improvements. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. The Bulldog boys start the third quarter with a 27-14 lead over Des Moines North. Will be North basketball as we begin the second half. Ottumwa will send out the five that started the game: Trey Schwartz, Adam Greiner, Joe Hammer, Matt Gravy, Gatlin Menninga. North will also have their starting five: DeAndre Taylor, Theron LeCure, Tan Nguyen, Devin Hilson, Kevon Bicker. North in their black road jerseys, Ottumwa in the home whites. Polar Bears moving right to left here in the second half. Inbounds comes to Taylor, and we are underway. With left side to Bickham. On the wing, Hilson. It's almost staying in its zone. Bickham thought about a three, goes to Hilson, now in the corner for Nguyen. Nguyen picked up his dribble, got it back on the wing to Bickham. Up top to LeCure. Right side to Hilson. Hilson in the corner, pull up three with a hand in his face, no good. Long rebound, though, Bickham's got it, kicks it out to LeCure. He tries a three, in and out, and Swartz has that rebound. DeAndre Taylor wasn't really involved in that play. Pass by Hammer, stolen by Hilson, got it back up ahead to Taylor, takes it down, lays it in. Taylor wanted a foul, didn't get it, and he's complaining to the referee. He's got 9 points. It's a 27-16. Left side to Griner, into the high post to Swartz underneath the Gravy. Double team, dribbles out up top. And the 3-second call on Ottumwa. But these 3-second calls are pretty quick. So Ottumwa turns it over. They've turned it over on their first 2 possessions here. North is always a danger to go on a run. The Bulldogs need to avoid that here. Their lead right now is 11. Bickham up top to LeCure. Back to Bickham left wing. He'll try the 3, and he got it. Kevon Bickham doesn't shoot a lot, but he's 34% from three-point range. He hit that one. The lead down to 8, 27-19. Into the high post, Swartz. Free throw line jumper, too strong. Rebound, battled for, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ottumwa. Bulldogs want a quick timeout. 6:31 to go in the third. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
North with the ball after Ottumwa took its second timeout. The Bulldog lead down to 8, 27-19. North has started this half on a 5-0 run. Hilson in the corner. Taylor a shot fake, now a 3. No good. Rebound to Griner. Taylor is not as sharp tonight as he was in the first meeting. Bulldogs a chance to get this back to double digits. Don't want to let North go on any big runs. Hammer high on the right side. Throw it high on the left to Meninga. Gatlin back to Hammer right wing. Shot fake. Now backs away. To Meninga left side, to the wing Griner. High post for Gravy. Let's give it right wing. Hammer open for a 3. Count it! Joe Hammer with his first bucket. It's a big 3. Put Ottumwa back up by 11, 30-19. Bickham on the right side up high. Back to LeCure near midcourt. Dribbles right. Had it poked away and out of bounds. And it's last touched by North. It'll go back to Ottumwa. Bulldogs with an 11-point lead in the ball. 5:38 third quarter. Hammer walks it across the timeline. Goes left side to Meninga. Into the corner, Griner. He's open for a 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Bickham, and they get Gravy for a foul there. I didn't see a whole lot in there, but I was looking at Meninga trying to tip the ball. I didn't see what Gravy was doing. So first foul on Matt Gravy. 5:20 to go in the third. Bickham between the circles, left side for Taylor. The left side of the lane, LeCure to the corner. Hilson, he'll try another 3. Missed that one. Griner had the rebound. He got fouled over the top by Nguyen, who got his 3rd foul going for a rebound. 3 times tonight he's been called for. First of the half on the Polar Bears. Now Hammer back the other way as we count down towards 5 minutes to go in the third. North staying in the zone. Into the high post for Swartz. Down the right side of the lane. Turnaround off the glass short. Nguyen tipped the rebound. It went through the hands of Gravy. Hilson has it. 3-on-2 the other way. Hilson layup too strong, and Meninga got fouled going for the rebound, and that'll be on Bickham. Gatlin went up for the ball, and then his whole body got knocked back about a foot. That one was pretty obvious. Second one on Bickham. Team foul number 2 on North. Hammer racing into the front court. Lob it into Swartz. Down the lane, goes up, had it stripped. Griner got it, fed it to Gravy, who's able to lay it in. Adam Griner working hard for the loose ball. He'll get the assist. Gravy gets the bucket. 32-19, Dogs back up by 13. Taylor high on the right side. Backing away from Menninga. Now a lob into the right elbow for Hilson. Pull-up jumper, decided just to shoot it, no good. Griner with another rebound. He's going to threaten a double-double tonight. He nearly lost it to win. Now a long pass up ahead, through the hands of Swartz and out of bounds. Hammer had Swartz underneath the bucket. Pass was a little high. Trey will tell you he should have caught it. And North went to inbound quickly, and their bench was trying to get a couple of subs in. And they will allow the substitutions, but the ref also said something to the assistant coaches, and their head coach Taylor Phipps looked at his assistants and said nobody else says anything. So apparently there's some chirping coming from that North bench. North has been warned a couple of times now, once on their bench and once on Taylor for coming close to the line. Taylor into the front court right side. On the wing now. Trying to get around Menninga. Double team comes. Left wing to LeCure. Back up top to Taylor. Fakes a pass. Now left-handed dribble in the lane. Little runner. Blocked, and the rebound to Swartz. North wanted a foul, didn't get it. And a technical foul has been called on North head coach Taylor Phipps. 3:54 to go in the third. And Taylor Phipps will not be allowed to stand on the sideline the rest of the night. 32-19, and 2 free throws coming for Joe Hammer, and then the Bulldogs will keep the basketball. But Phipps standing on the sideline right next to the official said something as he went by, and that was enough. Hammer hits the first one, 33-19. And North might have a legitimate gripe on that drive in by Taylor, but it's almost had a few no calls too. Second free throw good. There's a reason there's literally only been 4 free throws taken in this game. These officials, like the girls' game, are not calling many fouls. This crew's letting them play. At times, I think, too much. And the inbounds by Hammer stolen by LeCure, and now here come the Polar Bears. LeCure right side. Hammer cut him off and took the ball away. Joe Hammer, great defense. Now he's trying to split defenders to get into the front court. And a lob to Swartz. Tried to rip it away from Hilson. It's last touched by North. It'll stay with Ottumwa with 3:42 to go. Well, Hammer has made some really nice passes tonight, but he's also tried a few risky ones that haven't paid off. Inbounds into the corner for Griner left side, to the wing for Menninga. Right side for Hammer. Lob underneath, knocked away from Swartz. Another pass deflected. And back the other way come the Polar Bears. Taylor cut off, couldn't get into the lane. Good job by Menninga and company. Now a skip pass left wing to Hilson. Right side to LeCure, shot fake. Wanted to step back, take 3. Menninga wouldn't let him. Left side to Hilson, into the corner. Brooks for a 3. Too strong, and a good box out and rebound by Matt Gravy. North just can't buy a bucket from long range tonight, it seems. They've only hit 2 threes in the game. Bulldogs still up 34-19. Hammer in the elbow. Skip it right wing to Griner. Baseline drive. Got in. Lay it up. Good. Adam Griner's got 15 points. 36-19 Bulldogs. 3 to go in the third. Taylor right side. Well up high. Around a White pick. Menninga stays right with him. Left-handed dribble in the lane. Fed it underneath to White. Blocked from behind by Menninga. Swartz with the rebound. Gets it back to Gatlin. Into the front court left side to the corner. Hammer. Shot fake. Tried to drive. Cut off. Back to Menninga. Left wing Swartz. To the corner for Gatlin. Left side of the lane. Gravy. Spin move in the lane. The right way up good. What a move by Matt Gravy. He's got 6. 38-19. Dogs doubling up the Polar Bears right now. Taylor high on the right side. 2:25 to go in the third. Taylor pull up 3. Kind of forced it. Rebound to Swartz. North getting frustrated out there. Hammer into the front court. High on the right side. Dogs don't mind slowing it down here with a big lead. High on the left to Griner. To the corner for Swartz. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Menninga with the rebound. The putback for Menninga. He just wanted that one more. Gatlin's got 6 points. 40-19. You would expect North to maybe call a timeout here, and their head coach stands up, so he will. He can't stand up unless he's doing that after the technical. Minute 46 to go in the third. 40-19 Bulldogs. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Ottumwa Regional Health Center. Your health and safety is their #1 priority. Bulldogs 40, Des Moines North 19. 1:46 to go, third quarter. North just used its third timeout. They've got 2 left. Ty Glosser and Armani Robinson are in the game for Ottumwa. So is Cale Leonard. Left side is Bickham for the Polar Bears. Skip it right side for Taylor. Holding it, now throws it up top for Theron LeCure. LeCure dribbles to the right side. Trying to back in on Menega. Throws it to the corner for Bickham. Back out up high on the right to Taylor. Taylor, a kind of step back 3 is good. Well, he's a good shooter. He's got 12 points. Only his second 3 of the night, 40-22. Robinson across the timeline. There's the left side for Leonard. Schwartz and Hammer catching their breath on the bench right now. Underneath, the ball goes to Griner. Tried to feed it across to Glosser. Ball deflected, stolen. Brooks has it. Got it up ahead to Taylor. Taylor on the right side. Dogs do a pretty good job of getting back. Taylor around a pick to the left. Lob it into the corner for LeCure. A shot fake. Double team comes. Kick it on the wing to Taylor. Andre Taylor with a jab step. Now dribbles it back up high. Ottumwa, great job getting back after turning it over. Taylor trying to dribble in the lane. Pass deflected. Goes in the corner to LeCure. Back out to the wing. Brings it all the way up top. Menega nearly had a steal. Taylor or LeCure trying to drive in. Pick him on the baseline. Out to Taylor. Long 3. Off the rim. No. Long rebound to Robinson. Ottumwa can hold for 1 shot here. Robinson gets around Taylor into the front court. 20 seconds. Shadowed by LeCure. Throws it left side for Menega. Just in front of the volleyball line now. Between the circles back to Robinson. Down to 10 seconds. Robinson on the dribble. Down to Griner. Pick and Hilson stole it away. He's going to dunk this. And he missed the dunk. And it goes out of bounds. He was going to showboat and dunk it with the right hand, and he missed it. 1.7 seconds left in the quarter. Hammer will check back in. So will Schwartz. Robinson is out, and Leonard will check out. See if Ottumwa can cook something up here in 1.7 seconds. Well, that should have been a breakaway dunk for Hilson, but he's hearing it from the dog pound. Inbound, Griner, he'll get a half-court shot up at the buzzer. Off the glass, no. 40-22, back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I'm Mark Frymoyer, owner of Champion Bowl. Winter got you feeling cooped up? Break out and come to Champion Bowl. We have a full bar and a great menu. Hang out in the lounge. Let us cook for you. Celebrate birthdays and special events. Call us at 682-8005 to help set up your next big event. We look forward to seeing you at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun. Open every day at 10 and at noon on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for specials and events.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa with the ball and an 18-point lead over Des Moines North, 40-22. Joe Hammer with it on the right side. Schwartz and Hilson getting physical underneath. Now they lob it into Schwartz, who lays it up and in off a beautiful pass from Joe Hammer. Schwartz into double figures with 10. North went to his own, trying to keep Schwartz kind of out of this game. Adam Griner's picked up the slack with 15. Now Swartz into double figures, and the Bulldogs lead by 20, 42-22. LeCure around the pick, right side for Taylor. Make the pass, dribbling against Menega now. Set a pick, he doesn't use it. Brings it top of the key, lob it left corner for Hilson. Hilson nearly traveled, got it back up high on the left to Theron LeCure. LeCure, right side Taylor, long three on the way, off the rim, no. Rebound tapped out by Hilson to Bickham, up top LeCure to Taylor, jab step. Now trying to get her on Menega, Euro step off the glass, no, but he's fouled, and DeAndre Taylor will shoot two. And Taylor's still talking to that ref, the same ref who warned him in the first half. Adam Griner gets his first. That's the second foul of the half on Ottumwa. Taylor at the line, 89%. You don't want to be trailing and have him have the ball late. First one good. 13 points now. Now they're checking the foul again. Said 34 White. That's Griner, and they put 34 on the board. One more free throw here for Taylor. It's up and good. He's got 14, but his team only has 24. 42-24, North with some pressure here. Hammer waves everybody off in the backcourt, and he'll be shadowed by Kenny Brooks across the timeline. Now the double team comes at midcourt. Hammer bounces high on the right side to Menega. A lob underneath, and they say Swartz pushed off trying to get position to catch that lob. Second foul on Swartz. They say it's the fourth team foul. Scoreboard says 4, but they announced 3. I think it's only 3. Taylor on the right wing. Pulls up for a 3 and got it. Right over Menega, nothing that Gatlin could do there. Taylor may be trying to take this game over by himself. He's got 17. Hammer into the front court. North people make some noise to Griner. Feeds it to a cutting Menega who got stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with OHS. 6:27 to go. (42-27). It's almost still leading by 15, but again, North has the first 5 points of this quarter. It happened in the third quarter too, and then Ottumwa came back. Up top, it's Griner. Left side to Swartz. He'll try to answer with a 3. Off the rim, no. Trey's been a little off tonight from long range. North at the rebound. Taylor behind the back, top of the key. Goes left corner to LeCure. Behind the back, Griner stays on him. LeCure into the lane. Got stripped, and Griner's got the loose ball. Got it over to Hammer. Joe's going to get it across the timeline. Throw it right wing to Griner. He's one-on-one for a clear with LeCure, but he goes back to Hammer instead. Out of the right corner, Glosser underneath to Griner. Tough catch. Takes it up. Blocked by Hilson. North back the other way. Taylor picked up his dribble. Goes high on the left side of LeCure. Back to Taylor. Thought about the 3 now. A jump stop in the lane. Try to go underneath to Hilson. Deflected. Tipped in the corner to Brooks. A 3, an air ball, and it's caught by Griner. Adam didn't even have to move. 5:30 to go. It's almost still up 42-27. Bulldogs do have one bucket in this quarter. And Bickham tried to strip it from Menega 30 feet from the basket. Got called for the foul. That is the third on Kevon Bickham. Third foul of the half on North. Kelvin Toe checks back in, replacing Kenny Brooks for the Polar Bears. Inbound to Griner at the free throw line. Beat his man, takes it down, lay it up and in. He went over Hilson that time. Griner got rejected by Hilson last time. This time he scores. 17 in the game for Griner. 44-27. LeCure left side of the lane, drives in, collision. Offensive foul. Trey Swartz draws the charge on Theron LeCure. Now the officials are going to talk this over. Sideline official. They were discussing the ball went through the hoop, but they wave it off. Home run pass against the press. Glosser couldn't quite run it down. He saved it from the baseline, but only tipped it out of bounds on the sideline. thought that was LeCure. That foul was called on Kelvin Toe. Okay. His first, team foul number 4. LeCure into the front court now on the right side. Goes top of the key, pulls up for a 3 around the pick and got it. That's his second 3 of the night. He's got 8 points, 44-30. Inbound to Swartz against that zone pressure. Now Hammer to the middle of the court for Meninga, across the timeline on a dribble. Over to the right wing. Goes behind the back to get around Taylor. Euro step in the lane. The layup good. Gatlin Meninga with an incredible move. He's got 8 points, 46-30. 4:34 to go. Right side is LeCure. Up high. Around to Hilson. Pick pulls up for another 3. Too strong that time. Long rebound though to Bickham. Gets it back to Hilson. Up top LeCure. He's got another look at a 3. And he hit that one. Can't give him 2 looks in a row. 46-33. Ottumwa's lead down to 13. Bulldogs need to take care of the ball here over the final 4 minutes and change. Meninga around a defender. Feeds it across the Swartz in the lane. He got hammered by Taylor. And Trey will shoot 2. DeAndre Taylor will only with his first foul. Team foul number 5. Or maybe it's 6 on the Polar Bears. I think the scoreboard's wrong. Swartz at the line shooting 2. Boy, Taylor swiped at him as he shot it from the side of the lane, but Swartz made it anyway. In what world is that acceptable? Taylor reached his arm out and swiped it in front of Swartz as he shot. Second free throw, got them both. Trey didn't care. He's got 12 points. 48-33, the lead back to 15. LeCure into the front court. North has hit 3 threes in this fourth. Up high on the right is Taylor. If Ottumwa can just make them take time before they shoot, that'll be good enough. Taylor dribbles into a pull-up 3 and hit that. He's got 20 points. 48-36. Ottumwa's lead down to 12. Meninga into the front court. The North fans making some noise. Up high in the middle to Hammer. Left side of Swartz. Got away from his man. Dribbles in the lane. Lay it up and in. Boy, Bickham tried to draw a charge, but Hammer was all the way around to the side of him. Bickham flopped, and the ref didn't buy that one. LeCure right side. Attacks to the free throw line. Now a step back. Forces a 3 and drew contact, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. That'll be the second one on Meninga. Team foul number 4. Look here at the line, he's 84% shooting 3 here. I don't know how he stepped back that far and didn't travel, but he's shooting free throws, and he missed the first. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces at Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. Second free throw good. Matt Gravy back in for Ottumwa, replacing Kai Glosser. 3:17 to go. Bulldogs up 50-37. LeCure with one more free throw, trying to make it a 12-point game. It's up. In and out, no good. Only made 1 out of 3. Rebound to Griner. It's to Hammer. LeCure shadowing him. Joe into the front court. Goes it high in the left to Meninga to avoid a double team. Gatlin now guarded by Taylor. Gatlin gets it back up top to Hammer. In the lane, Swartz. Little floater. Got it to go from 3 feet. Swartz got position on Hilson and scored again. He's got 16. And now Meninga steals the inbounds pass. Throws it back to Griner. He drives down the lane. Floater. Good. What a sequence there. Meninga fired up. 54-37. LeCure spins away from Hammer, who slides out of bounds. Then LeCure picked up his dribble. Went up top Bickham. Right side Taylor. Shot fake and a drive. Little runner off the glass. No. Offensive foul. Swartz drew the charge. Taylor gets his second. Team foul number 6. 2:34 to go. 54-37. North brings up some more full court pressure here. Hammer gets it in to Griner. Gives it right back to Joe. And now North will back off except for LeCure. Although a trap might come in midcourt, it does. Hammer bounces it ahead to Griner, to the wing, Meninga. Back to Griner, hands it back to Hammer up high on the left. Lob to Griner, top of the key. Goes down the lane, little floater, got it! Adam Griner can't miss tonight. He's got 21 points, 56-37 Dogs. They lead by 19. LeCure behind the back dribble, trying to shake himself open from Menega, who's right on him. Throw it to the baseline, and now right back to LeCure through the hands of Toe. It's ironic. Down the lane, LeCure, and he's caught for an offensive foul. Schwartz drew another charge. First one on LeCure, team foul number 7. Schwartz has drawn 3 charges in this game. And the North players are starting to argue amongst themselves right now. Hammer inbound against the pressure, takes the baseball pass, gets it to Griner, right back to Joe. Joe, well, he tried to force some contact on LeCure, and Joe got called for the offensive foul. That was a little unwise. His first, team foul number 5, minute 53 to go. 10 Wynn is going to check back in for North. Minute 53 to go, Ottumwa up 19. This should be safe, but this game's getting a little chippy. Hopefully we don't have any incident here to finish up the night. DeAndre Taylor between the circles, jump stop in the lane, shot blocked by Menega. Hammer fighting for the rebound, ball is loose. Hilson picked it up at midcourt, and he threw it right to Gravy. It's knocked loose, Schwartz has it, back to Hammer, and Ottumwa takes a timeout. Minute 35 to go. Bulldogs up 56-37. Back in 30 seconds. We need a breather on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by River Hills Community Health Center. Locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They've been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. Bulldogs inbounding. Out to Griner. Two teams are still chirping at each other. They were chirping at each other going into the timeout. Griner across the timeline to Menenga. Down to the baseline for Gravy. Matt drives in. Jump stop, laid up, blocked by LeCure. Rebound to Hilson. Up ahead to Taylor. Taylor got fouled out there by Hammer, trying to slow down his drive. Joe gets his second, team foul number 6, I think. Minute 19 to go. With inbounding, back to Taylor, right side, splits 2 defenders, takes it in, fed it across to Toe, laid it up, missed it, but got fouled. That might be Matt Gravy, which would be a 0 fouling a 0, and indeed it is. Second one on Matt, team foul number 7. Kelvin Toe going to the line. He has not attempted a free throw this year until right now. Minute 15 to go. First one up, and left a little short by the sophomore. He'll get another one. One more free throw for Toe. It's up. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ottumwa, Schwartz and Hilson battling, and it went off Trey's hands last. No complaint from Ottumwa there. Lob up top in the inbounds to LeCure, volleyball line. Trying to get around or away from Hammer, and Joe trying to stay with him, got called for the foul on the floor. His third, team foul number 8, and LeCure, with a minute 9 to go, will shoot a 1-and-1. 84% on the season, but he had 3 free throws his previous trip and only made 1 of them. First one here, and he got it. He's got 13 in the game. Second free throw, got them both. 56-39. Hammer looking to get it in, got it to Gatlin. Menega trying to get away from 2 defenders, and he got fouled. Let's see who this is on. I think, well, no, they're pointing at Menega because he's the shooter in the 1-and-1. That's on Kelvin Toe, his second. scoreboard has 9 fouls on the board for North with a minute 5 to go. Gatlin at the line, 60%. He's improved a lot from last year at the free throw line. 1-1 here. First one up and got the roll. 9 points now from Menninger. One more free throw for the 6'1" senior. Might be shorting him an inch on that height. He looks taller than that. Second free throw. Got them both. Double figures for Menninger, 58-39. Here into the front court, Hammer waits for him at the volleyball line. Over to the left side, pull up 3. Air ball, rebounded by Griner, and he gets out of a jam there. Takes it right to left. Gets across the timeline left side to Hammer underneath the Swartz, up top to Griner. Bulldogs going to try to dribble this out here. North still chasing them. Hammer in a double team. Fed it underneath the Swartz, and he'll lay it in with the right hand. 18 for Swartz, 60-39. Someone would have dribbled it out if North hadn't pressured. Look here to the top of the key. Splits defenders, and he got tripped. And that's on Hammer, his 4th. Team foul number 9, so look here back to the line for another 1-1. 26.8 seconds to go. First one, no good, and the rebound to Griner outside the lane. North pressuring Menninger, jump pass ahead to Hammer, fires, deflected, Gravy's got it. Gets it back to Hammer with 15 seconds. Underneath for a wide open Swartz, lays it in again. 62-39. Down to 5 seconds. Bulldogs not defending sharply now. Taylor will take it down the lane, lay it up and in. That'll count, but the final score is Ottumwa 62 and Des Moines North 41. Bulldogs avenged their loss from earlier this season and improved to 9-4 on the campaign. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and wrap up a nice victory for your Ottumwa boys on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team doesn't just get a quality win over a good Des Moines North team. The Bulldogs get probably their best effort and best win of the year. They hammer the Polar Bears 62-41. Scoring tonight, Adam Greiner, he didn't score in the first quarter, then he went off for 13 in the second quarter. Had 8 more in the second half, finished with 21 on the night. Trey Swartz got hot in the fourth quarter. He ended up with 20 points. Gatlin Menega had 10 tonight for Ottumwa. Matt Gravy had 6, and Joe Hammer had 5. For Des Moines North, their two big stars were a little bit muted. DeAndre Taylor did end up with 22 points. Most of those came in the fourth quarter when the game was pretty much out of reach. Theron LeCure had 14 points, but they had practically no help. Kevin Bickham had 3. Devin Hilson had 2. That was it for North, who really did not shoot the ball well at all tonight. Free throws in the game. Ottumwa didn't have many, but they made all 8 of their free throws. North only 4 for 8 from the line. As the Bulldogs improved to 9-4, they're 3-2 in the Metro Conference. North now 5-3, they're 5-2 in Metro Conference play. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball Monday night, we're on the road at Des Moines Roosevelt. That's a makeup game from one that got canceled by weather not too long ago. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45 Monday night at Roosevelt, right here on KBIZ and on our live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. I want to thank our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Gold Palace Cafe and Books, Petrita Orthodontics, Community First Credit Union, Slayton Polaris, Sonic Drive-In, Family First Chiropractic, Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, Lisco, Champion Bowl, Ottumwa Regional Health Center, Dixon's Floors and More, River Hills Community Health Center, and the Ottumwa Community School District. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldogs play at Des Moines Roosevelt. Until then, good night, everybody.